it out towards the wing. Instead of the current margin, it would have been back to 16 points. As it is, it's out to 28. Hurley tries to knock it across to Stanton. Stanton was taken high. Well, the umpire says in the back. Same result.
It looked like the first attempt with the tackle was over the shoulder without a doubt, but in the back too.
Dempsey.
Got the mark, mate. Got the mark.
His own defensive 50. Dangerous kick. Well, McVeigh saved his bacon. Took the mark. Squares the ball now to the opposite side of the ground, and Zaharakis just runs outside the defensive 50. Neagle is coming. He goes in that direction. Neagle spilt it. Stayed on his feet, though. Very important. Dunnemoy's half forward. Too nimble there. Ryder pulls away from Warnock.
No real impact Ryder so far tonight. They need a big second half from him. It's a good kick. And Harding and Chitty.
Oh.
He's exciting.
Alan Richardson holding his breath.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically this to try and clear his mind a bit, to say, we'll have a few kicks in the room and at least make good contact, because you've just finished the half with a shocker.
Harding himself has taken 3 marks inside 50. The Blues in total tonight have only taken 4, Carlton at the other end. I mean, he could have almost been the bloke to get them back into the match, couldn't he, Harding? He's had enough shots on goal. So we saw at half-time Alan Richardson showing him how to hold the footy, kicking through it. He's further out here. Well, he's got the yips. Well, good result.
Pass it.
Good result. I thought he was going through from behind. So Hill, who can kick a goal,
Yep, that's it there. Thank you. Back here,
looks around.
He's right on it. Back here's me, Jordan.
This is the way he thinks his way through this.
And did very well, the big fella. And they needed it.
It's actually watching those 2 attempts on goal. We saw Hardigan's first. Didn't necessarily look all that confident going with the long shot. You could almost see him tracking his technique. And then on the flip side of the coin, David Hill didn't think too much about it. Just went back, knew his options, and slotted it through on the check
he has
side.
to spend most of the time forward, just be the relief ruckman, because he's the most likely, I reckon, to kick 3 or 4.5.
Well, David Hill, you see on screen there, just thought his way beautifully through that to kick that goal. And here's the kick from Hardiman again, even though we saw him in at half-time there, just having a couple of practice kicks, still skewed off to the side of his boot. And a really strong one-on-one grab there.
Well, I can report that Alan Richardson in his career scored 10-11 total. Kick down towards half forward. Russell. Should have got Matthew Richardson. Although, hand pass comes across to Carazzo. He got it from Murphy to the outer side. Off hands, loose at the back. Here's a chance for Ryder. He's forward of the wing, looks towards the middle. Nothing on. Clever kept his head, goes to Neagle. Neagle at left half forward, wheels around. Monfries could be the target here. Won't get to the contest. In from the side, Gibbs. Just lays it off. At the moment, they've got all the answers, Carlton. Russell bounces it up towards Henderson. Well gathered. Goes across to Davies. Gibbs follows up. Well worked. Out of the congestion. Well, not sure it was intended for him. Brilliant kick if it was. Judd goes long. Here's an opportunity for Waite. Leads back in the race. Boot the ball. Just grazed it. Oh, apparently not. I thought he got a graze. I'm 300 metres away, but it's never stopped me before. On the other side, Hocking's got the footy.
Gee, big call, wasn't it?
It's a good kick, bringing the ball back inside. It's better Bombers.
So Winderlich to Hurley. I haven't seen much of him, but he had one beautiful pass in the first half. Goes to full forward. He's got it again. It hasn't stopped him marking.
Do you reckon any time soon Jamison might try and find his body? So that was Waite. I don't know where Waite got into that. How he got back to the contest.
Just watch it here.
Oh, that's down the other end, yes.
Gee, hard to see, isn't it? But
oh, it's a brush. Oh, it's a brush, Brucey. It's a brush.
Spot on, Dan. Spot on.
I'm going to go back to 600 metres next time. Make it interesting.
As Alan Richardson's got his head held low, but oh no, look out, Richard.
Perfect. Richard.
They're coming back.
Well, that's a 12-point play.
Yeah. Again, the umpire's not going to change his mind, but
no.
What about Hardingham? He just launches at the ball, and you're right, what you're talking about, Jamieson not finding a direct body. Is it Jamieson or is it Davies?
That was Davey, yeah.
Davey.
Well, he's playing as the third tall, and I guess that's Davies' matchup. But the mesh, you'd have to go out, get his body, lean on him, don't let him jump.
Well, the thing is with...
We saw the fracas on half-time. Now, Sam Lonergan, we've just learned, has been reported in all that for hitting Warnock. So in that fracas, Sam Lonergan reported for hitting Warnock.
Well, that's a huge decision and a wrong one at the other end with White. So as a result, I mean, even a place in the 8 could hinge on that because Essendon are coming, as Bruce said.
No. Thank you. Thanks, Josh.
That's a 12-point play.
And that's huge.
The way the umpires are umpiring tonight, there's no point back-chatting them at the moment because you get pinged straight away.
Ellard smothered off the boot. Simpson tracks it. Well done, Stanton. Brilliantly done, Watson. Hooley, still going Hooley. Taken away by Collier, though. Watson again taken high, or a push in the back, nothing doing. Simpson dragged down, well done by the veteran Fletcher. Oh, bit of tempo in this all of a sudden. It bounces around the outer side and goes out of bounds. Playing for keeps right there.
35 years of age, eh? He hasn't lost his athleticism at all, has he?
It's the speed, it's the closing speed, and if you can keep that, you can play for as long as you like.
Can the Bombers get the next one? That would really put them seriously back into it. Ryder getting a bit of footy. Back they work it. Howlett's kick inside.
That's 50.
Yep. He was caught between a rock and a hard place there, Carrazzo, because if he didn't corral the mark, the handball was onto Howlett through the middle, so he was trying to hedge both bets. And unfortunately, the 50's the result.
And we often think that the 50-metre penalty is really harsh, but that's what it's meant to stop. The deliberate creeping on the mark, which goes subtle creeping to accidental creeping, but he got his 2 metres forward.
It's the 5th 50-metre penalty against Carlton tonight. And Stanton gets the goal, and it's closing now for sure.
Oh, no need.
Free kick in the middle.
I think we heard what he thought about him.
You got the free, okay.
It's the free kick in the centre square, 50. But...
Robbie, I'll take it and wait for the line.
There's no point. That is just a bit of misplaced aggression that just means we're going to defend from the defensive 50 rather than a neutral play in the centre bounce.
It's not even aggression.
What are we talking to Stanton for? Yeah, just for the bump. He's down the other end now. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. We'll get him when we get a chance.
There's absolutely no need to do that whatsoever. You've got the goal.
Stay clear, guys. Stay clear.
Just see there, Stanton ploughing into Carrazzo. Absolutely no need to do that whatsoever. You've kicked the goal. Just go back, set up, get your team back on, gain some forward momentum.
Resultant free kick in the middle from Warnock inside the attacking 50. Winderlick
My ball.
back after injury and hasn't seen a lot of the football so far in this one.
Thank you. Have to try it up here. Can't bounce here.
So important to them.
Play on.
White, an angry man, kept coming. Well done, Betts. Back to White. Can he kick one here? Bends it back. Hurley controlled it pretty well. Found it on the ground very quickly. Drives it back towards the interchange gates. Carranzo, half chance, spilled it. Armfield. Carranzo wheels around. Should have given. Now he does. Armfield, the speedster, inside the forward 50. And the mark is taken by Ellard.
Both sides
11 points.
Sorry, Dennis. Both sides looking really, really impressive and attacking when they bring the ball back through the middle of the ground. Carrazzo thought about going outside, but decided to come back into Arnfield, and that's when both Essendon and Carlton have looked at their most damaging best.
Huge kick, this one. Said that a few times tonight. And the inexperienced players are getting their share. Willingham in the spotlight so often, and now Ellard. And Ellard, with the poise of a veteran, puts it straight through the middle.
Pretty important goal there from the Bombers. A fantastic goal from Ellard, but it was the setup from Carrazzo. He had the opportunity to go outside around the boundary, but decided to bring the ball back in through to Arnfield. And both teams, we just see it here, here's the contest Really crucial contest between Stanton and Carrazzo, given the form from a couple of minutes ago, but chose to bring it back in through the middle, and Arnfield having the pose to hit up.